Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm on my bed today and I've got some things scattered around me here that I'm going to be packing in my hospital bag, so come along and pack my hospital bag with me. If you're new here, hi, my name is Taskeen and I'm currently doing a pregnancy series here on my YouTube channel, so please go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in pregnancy content. But on the regular I do lifestyle content, so either way it's worth your while to subscribe. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with anyone that you think it might be helpful for, especially considering people that are pregnant specifically in South Africa, because I did go on a hospital tour and I asked a bunch of questions about what the hospital might offer me, and so they kind of also guided me on what I should be packing in this hospital bag. I did create a list on Canva and I will be leaving the link to this list so that you can download it for free as well for yourself if you need to. If you want to, check it out in the link in the description box below, so that you can also get this checklist. And obviously this list will also differ from hospital to hospital, so I would suggest before packing your hospital bag, do consult with the nurses at the hospital that you'll be giving birth at on what you should be packing, and also consult with other experienced moms on what they found helpful to pack in their hospital bags. This is my first time going into the hospital to give birth, but also as a doula I do have experience with moms and what they might need in the hospital. Sometimes I have my own doula hospital kit that I take with me to the hospital when I go and help someone give birth as well. So I do tend to have more knowledge about what is helpful when you are in the hospital. However, again, it is my first time. I'm going into this probably overpacked, but I'd rather be prepared than not have something, to be honest. I'm not a very light packer, so to some of you this might seem a bit excessive, to some it might seem a bit minimal, but this is just what is going to be packed in my hospital bag. I'm going to be starting with what I'm packing for Dad. So I am packing quite a few bags. I'm packing a bag for Salman, bag for baby, and bag for myself, so that's 3 different bags instead of going with one big giant bag, because the hospital does allow Salman to come in for the duration of my labor, but as soon as I give birth I will be required to stay one night in the hospital, and he will be required to leave at 7 p.m. and then come back at 7 a.m. the next morning. So for that one night, baby and I are going to be in the hospital together alone. You'll be able to shower here at home and get dressed and stuff, so all of that kind of stuff I'm not going to be including for him in this list. Also, by the way, I just want to mention that this list is based off of a private hospital. Alhamdulillah, I am privileged to be able to give birth in a private hospital. I recognize that. I know a lot of people can't necessarily afford to do private, but basically this is what I'm basing my list off what I'm being offered at the private hospital. And then also I do plan on laboring at home as long as possible. I really want to try and go into the hospital as late as I possibly can. I'm not packing too much. Also, if something does go wrong, may Allah forbid, and I'm having to stay longer than one night, someone will be able to come home and fetch more things for me. So I'm literally only packing for one night. So this is the bag that I'm going to be using to pack Salman stuff in. It is a baby bag, but we do plan on using this for vacations and like having it as a beach bag, things like that after the birth. For him, we've got a blanket because the hospital did show me where he will be able to sleep and relax and chill during the time that he is there, and they have like a recliner chair, but that's all they have. So I'm going to be taking this blanket, and then he can use maybe one of the hospital pillows or one of my pillows. The hospital did say that they are quite short on pillows, but I'm sure that he'll be able to have something to rest his head on, but a blanket would be perfectly fine for him. I'm going to be putting this in the car for now, so I'm not going to pack it in the bag necessarily, but in my nesting vlog, which you guys will see, I will be organizing and cleaning out the car, and I do plan on keeping this in the car for him as well. Then we have some drinks and snacks for him, and we'll obviously pack that later on, maybe just before we go into the hospital or something like that. The hospital does also have a cafe, but they are quite expensive, so I'm sure we'll have to stock up on some snacks beforehand. Toothbrush and toothpaste, which I'll obviously also pack in, you know, as we leave. Food, which will come with snacks. You can literally just go out and buy him something to eat, because the hospital also only provides me with food. He's not going to be able to get food in the hospital. We have a musala and a salato for him to be able to make salat, so that I'm going to be packing in to the bag. The hospital will provide towels, and I will also be bringing my own towel in my bag, so you will be able to take wudu and make salat at the hospital if needed. This is our travel musala as well, so it's got a compass on it as well, so that is very handy for him. Then we're going to move on to electronics and entertainment. That stuff will also be mostly in this bag. Some of it I might be able to fit into my bag. So in our electronics, I've written phones and phone chargers, as well as the tab, a 2-point plug for the wall, and then a power bank, so we can always charge the power bank if we need to be portable with our phone and our phone is dead or something like that. It's always good to have a power bank, because I don't actually know where to get those extra long phone charger cords things. I'm not gonna do that. We have a power bank, so I'm just gonna take our power bank with, and then the dongle, which has our Wi-Fi and the charger for that, as well as some headphones for Salman if he wants to use his headphones to, you know, have some entertainment, or me as well, if I need to listen to my birthing playlist or Quran or Qira, things like that. I'll have headphones. I do, my hearing aid does connect via Bluetooth to my phone, so it acts as like Bluetooth headphones, my hearing aid. If in the case that I need the headphones, I can use it or Salman can use it. And then we have books for me to read, which you guys are sitting on right now. My books are making a makeshift tripod for my camera, and then my camera and the batteries, chargers and SD cards. So we do plan on documenting and filming as much of it as possible. Obviously you guys will only see snippets of it where I am fully covered, but likely while I'm giving birth and going into labor, I'm probably not going to be fully covered, so you won't see that, but we do want to have it recorded and documented for ourselves and for our family, and you know, to look back on. Definitely need to take the camera to take some pictures of baby, pictures of me, so that I'm all gonna pack in last as well, because I'm currently using my camera. But I just wanted to list it off here for you guys, so to give you guys some kind of idea of what you can bring in terms of your electronics. Here we have a front pocket where we can put our toothbrushes and toothpaste, things like that. Next we have my labor toolkit, which is most of the stuff that I normally take with as a doula. I bring these tools with for women to make their labor nicer, more calm and easier as well in terms of natural pain relief. So first thing, I have some fairy lights over here. I just need to remember to update the batteries. These are working at the moment. The batteries are quite good, but I do want to have a backup set of batteries. I normally go into the hospital with a backup set of batteries when I go in as a doula. So with that, I need to remember to take some press stick as well to actually stick them up. Then we have my labor playlist, which will be on my phone, and I'm still going to make that. Then we have coconut oil over here. This is amazing as a massage oil, and so when I do counter pressure with women in labor, this really helps to lubricate the areas so that I can really go in there with massage, and it helps so much with pain. I see it in their face. Like they ask me for the massage as well, so it really helps with pain relief during labor. And Salman has been pretty good at it. We've practiced quite a few times. With the Braxton X contractions that I'm getting right now, he's really good at the massage, so I'll definitely be using this to massage myself, or for Salman to massage me and apply counter pressure during labor. Then we have this bunny heat pad. Inside here is a bean bag with some essential oils, and I think there's like a rice or something, and you heat this up in the microwave. And then heat is also a very good natural pain reliever, and I use this as well with other women, and it works very well because of the essential oils. There's also some aromatherapy that you get. They do have a microwave at the hospital. Obviously, as a doula, I would know. And so I'll be using that as well if I need to for pain relief. Then we have dates, which are very good with for softening the cervix as well as for energy. There's a lot of natural benefits to eating dates in those last few weeks of pregnancy. So I will be starting to eat my dates soon, inshallah, but also to have them during labor for energy and for, you know, cervix softening. That would be great, but I'll obviously pack that a lot later. Affirmations and du'as, I think this is going to go mostly in my labor kit. All of these things will be in my labor at home kit while I'm laboring at home, and then I'll just take them with to the hospital as well. But especially the affirmations and du'as, it's more like I'm going to have these print out affirmations and du'as that I can maybe stick on the wall, that I can use as inspiration while I'm laboring. Most likely I'm not going to need this when I go into the hospital, because if everything goes according to plan, inshallah, I will already be in active labor once I get to the hospital, and I don't think that I'll necessarily have the energy to you know, read affirmations. I'll probably need to hear it from someone. So but those are good as well, cue cards, because like I said, he's not a very words of affirmations person, so maybe he'll need some cue cards on what to say during the labor that can help me. And then a comb. This is also something that I take in my laboring kit as a doula, and basically you hold it in your palm like that and you press it in between your thumb, and that applies, there's a pressure point right there, and normally if I don't have the comb, I will massage that pressure point with my fingers. For the laboring mother, like this, I put my fingers in between hers and I will massage that area, and that is just a very good pressure point that will distract you from the pain as well. So another natural pain relief. My hospital does have one birthing ball at the hospital that I can use, so when I go into labor I will be using the hospital ball. I'm not going to necessarily pack my one in because I'm going to be using it here at home during the labor as well. So I do have my own birthing ball that I will be using here at home, and then when I get into the hospital I can just use these. But definitely ask your hospital what they do offer you, because sometimes they can even offer you a hot bath. Some hospitals allow you to labor in the bath, and then that heat of the water of the bath can also help with your contractions, so you might not need a heating pad, for example. Okay, so everything that we've spoken about so far will go into Dad's bag. But now we're going to move on to Mom, to me, and what I'm packing. And this is my bag. So it is a carry-on size travel bag with a handle that and rollers as well, so I can roll this in the hospital. What I'll also be using when packing is these really cool, cute luggage compartment bags. I got this as a birthday gift from my friend Kayleen. So thank you so much, Kayleen. These are going to be really helpful because I can label them, and so when I need someone to get something from the bag, he'll know exactly which compartment to look in to get that specific item. So I'm so excited to use these. So let me show you what I'm going to be packing in my bag for Mom. Okay, so first on my list I have pajamas. So I do have two options of pajamas that I bought. They were very cheap, very stretchy and super soft and comfortable. So I really went for the basics here. I'm not like going for cute, but they are actually quite cute, but they were just very cheap and very comfortable. My mother bought me a very similar pair with the same material for the hospital, for me to pack into the hospital, but I kind of cheated a bit and I started wearing them because they were way too comfortable, so I needed to go buy me some more. So we have this blue pair with white flowers on them, and that is a long sleeve option. It is quite light still, so I will be giving birth in the summer, inshallah. So yeah, but if I bleed through, or if I need to stay for longer, or if this happens to be too hot, I also have this pair from Pep Stores that is also in the same light, loose, stretchy and comfortable material. It's a grey pair. We have grey pants, and we have this cute button up top. So both of them are quite stretchy, and this one is also easy access for breastfeeding. But with this one, it's also quite easy to, you see that? It's quite stretchy to also easy access for breastfeeding. So these two pairs of pajamas are perfect, and I can also use them when I come home postpartum. Very comfortable, very cheap in case I bleed through them or something like that. And also just super comfortable and breastfeeding friendly as well. So definitely get you some good pajamas. And then I've got some granny panties. I put that on my list, granny panties, because with the bleeding that you're going to be experiencing, you're gonna have like a huge pad in there. Sometimes if the flow is quite heavy, they let you put a linen saver underneath the pad. So I do have some maternity pads here with me that I'm going to put into my postpartum care kit, as well as some linen savers for during labor while I'm laboring at home, and for postpartum. But basically you're just going to have a big fat diaper kind of situation going on there. So you want to get you some nice big stretchy, very comfortable, very loose underwear. You're not going to want to wear anything tight. So I actually went and bought me some really cheap, like 15 rand each men's, jockey things, because I saw like Woolworths and Babies R Us, they sell maternity panties, and they are quite big, and also like short type of panties like this, and they're like 260 rand, where you can get two of these for 15 rand each. So this costed me 30 rand, whereas if I had to buy actual maternity panties, I would have paid 260 rand each. So this just works out better for me. They are in a large, extra large size, so they're big, and they are going to be just for that postpartum phase. And if someone wants to use them afterwards, he can, but we can also just throw these away, because I don't know if I might bleed through them. That's why they're black as well. So get you a black pair of really big, ugly granny panties, just to be comfortable in that postpartum phase. So I have those, but I also have these, which are really, really helpful. These are the maternity briefs. These are mesh underwears. I got 2 packs of them from my baby shower, so thank you so much. I know who gifted me this, but I'm not going to say their name, but shukran. She got me so many things, trust me. But yeah, these are going to be great for while I'm in the hospital, and as well when I come home. They are disposable, and you throw them away after that you use them. They come in a pack of 3, so there's 3 mesh underwears in there, and I've got 2 boxes. So one will go into my postpartum care kit, and the other will come with me to the hospital. Very useful. Get you a pair of these. I've used them before, and I've seen women in the hospital use them as well, so very handy. Then we have my going home outfit with obviously hijab, but I have these are my maternity pants, the only maternity pants that I bought. It's quite long. It gives you a lot of room here in this area, so it's not going to be too tight around the lower abdomen area as well, and it's quite stretchy obviously because they are maternity. So these are nice and loose and very comfortable. They kind of like loungewear type pants that I bought for while pregnant, but I can also definitely use them postpartum, because there will be a little bit of swelling as well after giving birth. And so this is what I'm going to go home in, this pants. And then I also have just a graphic tee. It's Ed Sheeran graphic tee. I kept these very dark as well, because you want to go with darker clothing, because you don't never know if you might bleed out or anything. It's less obvious if you do bleed out in something that's dark. So that is what I'm going for. My going out home outfit, very comfortable. I'm not really focused on looking amazing, I'm just focused on being comfortable, to be honest. Then moving on to toiletries. So this also came in the hospital care kit that my mom got me. So she got me pajamas as well as slippers, which I am taking to the hospital with me, but I also have used these quite a lot. They kind of really well used. She got me the pajamas and the slippers for the hospital, but at the time I really needed it and just so comfortable, I couldn't resist. So I'm still gonna use them at the hospital, but I did want to get me new pajamas because I need pajamas anyways, regardless of whether I'm giving birth or not. So they're very comfortable. And then this has body lotion and body wash, and as well as a face cloth. And this is also really nice. This clear plastic bag will keep everything in here so that the wetness, when I go to the shower and I use this and it ends up being wet afterwards, that wetness won't make the rest of my stuff wet. Besides the body wash and body lotion that's in here, I'm also going to be taking this deodorant, as well as this mini powder. And then I've also got my face wash, which is very important. I'm also going to take a brush for my hair, and then I have this little purse as well. It also goes into my gym bag. It's got a lip ice, which is also very important. Your lips can be very dry. I even take one of these within my doula kit for women in their birth, because women always tend to need a lip ice. And then I've got some elastic bands and some bobby pins in here. And then I also have this mini body spray, mini perfume. So I'm going to be using all of that. Then I'm also taking my contact lens container and some contact solution as well, because if I'm going to be wearing my contacts, I will want to take them out. And then I'll also be taking my spectacles with my spectacle case. Stretch mark cream can really be helpful even postpartum, not just during pregnancy. So I do have another bottle as well that my friend got me as a gift in my baby shower. So I can either just have this one for at home and the other one for the hospital, but stretch mark cream is really good to moisturize your belly with. Then I'm going to be taking my towel. Again, I'm going for a very dark color. I have this grey towel. The hospital did say that they do have towels at the hospital, but they would suggest that I bring my own as well. So I don't know if I'll use these or the hospital ones, but I'm going to take this dark pair with me just in case. Then in line with the shower, I have my shower shoes, which you guys see. It's also from my gym bag, and it's just a pair of flip-flops that I use to shower with. It is a public shower, so I go into the shower with these. But again, most of these things I'm only going to pack in later, closer to the time, because I am still using some of these things in my gym bag. Then we have some compression socks and just generally extra pair of socks and some slippers. I'm taking my compression socks because I've heard that it is very good for post-birth when you do feel swollen. I do use them in my pregnancy. Now that I am, walking around, they are very good in terms of helping me with restless leg syndrome. They help with varicose veins as well. So I love my compression socks, and I've been using it all throughout my pregnancy. But I will be also packing this last minute into my hospital bag. So I definitely need to make a note of these things that I'm going to pack in last minute. Then we have a sleep mask. Now this is also very, very important. I also keep this in my doula bag in case someone needs it. The last time when I had my miscarriage and I went for my DNC, I forgot my sleep mask at home, and I realized just how useful it is and how much I missed having my sleep mask. Because the nurses have to come in and check on everybody constantly, the lights are going to go on and off, and if you want to have a rest or take a nap, which is also very important postpartum, you're going to need to rest and sleep, because I'm sure you'll be very tired. it's good to have a sleep mask so that that lighting doesn't affect your sleep. If you don't get a private room, my hospital does have 2 private rooms, but they kind of like on a first come first serve basis. So fingers crossed I get a private room, but if not, these will definitely be handy when the lights are going on and off in the hospital and I just want to take a nap. Then I have some nipple cream for breastfeeding. I don't know if I'm going to use this, I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to pack it just in case. It's very small. In line with that, I'm also going to be packing just a few of these breast pads, disposable breast pads. I do have quite a few boxes of these that will go into my postpartum care kit, but I do want to take maybe just like 2 or 3, because I know that in the beginning it might take a while for the breast milk to actually come in, so I might not leak that much. I might not need these at all, but they're very small, so I can just add them in just in case. They don't provide nipple cream or breast pads in the hospital. That's why I say, like, I feel like the hospital provides your bare necessities, so maybe the hospital doesn't think we need some of these, but it's always just good to pack them just in case. And then of course I'll be packing my nursing bras. So I do have 2 here from Ackermans again. My pregnancy bras that I have now are also from Ackermans, nice and cheap and also quality, good enough quality, you know. These things are something that you're not going to be using like for the rest of your life. They're literally just for nursing. They clip open here on top. They clip open on top. They're not only cheaper at Ackermans, but they're much cuter as well. You get very expensive ones from Carrywell that are not cute. You even get them from Woods. Woods is a very good brand though, worth it, probably worth it, but also just not as cute, and I'm not going to be wearing these forever, so I just thought I'd rather go for cheap and comfort. Then I'll also be taking my pregnancy pillow over here. I'll pack this in the car as well. When I'm done using it, or like as soon as we're leaving to go to the hospital, I'll pop this in the car because it doubles as a nursing pillow. So this can work as a nursing pillow. I did ask the hospital, they are short on pillows, but they can provide me if they have spare. So they did suggest that I bring my own nursing pillow, or even my own pillow for myself as well. So that's why I'm going to be taking the pregnancy pillow. I don't have a nursing pillow. On the packaging it did say that it's a nursing pillow and it's a pregnancy pillow, so I thought, why would I need to buy a whole new pillow, because I don't have a lot of space to keep things in my house anyways. So yeah. Then I'll also be taking my vacuum seal water bottle with a straw. Don't forget your water bottle, you guys, very important. You're going to be very thirsty, especially when you're breastfeeding. And so my water bottle has a straw that I can open and close with one hand in case I have baby in the other hand. So definitely going to take the water bottle. Then we have some Prime as well. I put this specifically on the list because we did buy these in bulk now on sale recently, but they have electrolytes in them, and I've tasted them. I really enjoy them, and I do think that the electrolytes help, especially in my first trimester when I would feel sick often. Drinking one of these really made me feel a lot better, so I thought Prime would be great to take in during labor as well as postpartum. And then of course any other snacks that I would want to snack on, like the dates for example, we'll definitely take with us as well. Then I'm going to also take a miniature bag of makeup essentials. I'm not going to take all of my makeup, but I do want to have something just to make me feel and look a bit more presentable if I have visitors coming in, or if I want to take really cute pictures. I really want to look very nice. This is obviously not a necessity for most people, but for me at least, I think I'm going to want to wear some makeup after birth. You know, you go through this birth which is so raw and primal, that you kind of want to feel a little bit more human afterwards. So I think this will really help. In here I've just got some concealer, blush, a miniature mirror, which is also really handy. an eyelash curler, because I'm not going to wear mascara, I'm not going to wear anything too heavy. And then I have my eyebrow spoolie because my eyebrows always get wild. So, and some powder. So literally just the bare minimum. I also have a beauty blender and, you know, like very tiny travel makeup brushes. And then lastly, I have some shapewear that I'm going to pack in, just in case. Again, I don't know if this will be even comfortable to wear post-birth in the first day, but I do know that women wear like belly bands after they're giving birth to kind of give support to the belly, because everything is kind of loose after the baby is out. You don't necessarily go back to flat stomach immediately. There will be a little bit of swelling left over, and also your organs are kind of like floating around in there. They still need to kind of contract. The uterus needs to contract and go back to its original size, and your organs kind of need to reshift again back into the original position. So to help that and make that more comfortable, I know that women wear belly bands, and in some cultures they do like a belly wrap as well. So I just thought that in case if I want to, or maybe when I come home postpartum, I can wear some shapewear, because belly bands are also quite expensive, and I just thought I already have these. I'm sure they work just as well. So I've got some Spanks, but I think that will be a bit too tight around the vagina part. So I also have this shapewear. It's like a tank top that's also got compression around the abdomen, and then some bicycle shorts, just in case I bleed through the granny panties. I'll have at least a bicycle shorts that I can wear. So that I'll be packing with, but I think I'll mostly use this when I get home. And yeah, that's everything that I'm going to pack for myself. And next we're going to move on to what I'm going to be packing for baby. Okay, so on to baby stuff, and for her we're going to be using a diaper bag. So this is another diaper bag, and we got them both as gifts, but honestly I really do need the bags. I need them both. I promise you I'm going to use them both. So this is a really cool diaper bag. It comes with a portable playpen at the back, and then on the inside it's got like pockets for bottles and some compartments in there, as well as this front zip. It's also got insulated pockets for bottles, baby bottles, so that's pretty cool. And I'm just gonna basically pack everything in here. Okay, sorry if the lighting is getting a bit dark. I'm trying to finish this video, but I'm also gathering everything as I go along, and I'm packing things as I go along as well. For the baby, not much is needed. If you are planning on having your baby bath, they do provide everything like soap, and they provide cream, lotion, aqueous cream I think. So you really don't have to worry about anything with regards to that. Don't have to bring a baby towel, nothing like that. The hospital has everything for you. They literally just told me to bring clothes, because they don't provide clothes, but they do provide a beanie. At least you have to leave the hospital with your baby's head covered. And also they provide nappies and wipes. So I'm not going to be taking those things. In terms of what I'm bringing for baby, here I've got 2 swaddles. 2 because if she does have a blowout through one of them, I'll have a spare. But also this one is like, they're both super cute, so I can use them for pictures, which will be really nice. So I have that, and then I've got 2 vests as well. So I basically have 2 outfits for her. We are only going to stay there one night, but again, if she blows out in one of them, or if she spits up, or it gets dirty or something, then I always have a spare. So I have 2 vests, and this one is so cute because it says mommy and me, and we are going to spend a night alone in the hospital together. So that's so cute and exciting. And then I also have 2 sleepers or onesies, sleeping onesies. with the vest. So babies cannot regulate their temperature, and although we are going to be in the summertime when she comes, the hospital did tell me to pack 2 layers of clothing and a swaddle as well, because I did ask them, like, because they're gonna be doing checks on her and maybe doing, like, giving her injections and stuff like that. I did ask, does she have to wear a lot of clothes? Does that make it inconvenient for you guys? But then they were like, no, don't worry about like how many buttons we have to tie or whatever. As long as she's warm, it's better that she stays warm. I do have like cuter onesies with like buttons on it, but I thought for the hospital, just for ease of access, I'm gonna do zipper onesies, because you know, if she's crying and getting uncomfortable, she might be disturbing someone else that's sleeping or someone else's baby. So I don't want to cause such a big of a disturbance, so I'm gonna go with the zip ups for the hospital, even though these are just plain ones. So this one is really cool because it zips from the bottom. This one is from Ackermans, by the way, in case you're looking for zip ups from the top and the bottom. They're both in newborn size, but the one is slightly bigger than the other one. This one, I think Baby Betty, it's this one I got secondhand, so I'm not sure where exactly it's from. I know her current weight. I'm not going to give her weight out to you guys, but she's definitely past the tiny baby weight mark. So if I look at the weight, like this one is 1.8 to 4 kilograms. If I use the weight guidelines on the clothes, I'm pretty sure she's gonna fit into these newborn onesies. But again, if she's a bit too big or if she's a bit too small, someone can always quickly run out to the shop and get her size. So I'm going to take, I'm going to trust my gut and take these 2 newborn ones. But if you are worried about the size of your baby, you might want to take maybe one onesie that is newborn and another onesie that's maybe 0 to 3 months. Or maybe take 3 different onesies in 3 different sizes, just in case. But I think I'm pretty confident that she's going to fit into these. Bibs and beanies and socks. These honestly are literally just for pictures, because these footed onesies come with built-in socks. I don't think I'm gonna have her in her hat while she's in the hospital. I think it's only essential for her to have a hat when we go out. But I brought these because they're just so cute. And then I have these 2 pairs of socks. They like these woolen brown ones. Look how freaking cute and tiny that is. I literally almost cried when I saw this at the baby shower. So I also have these ones because I'm thinking that I would like to get that newborn toe shot, you know, like that video of the newborn in the little socky, and then when they take the sock off, you see the newborn toes. Oh my gosh, so cute. So definitely just for the sake of pictures, and I'm gonna take these. And then we have this bib that says Baby Abrams, so that's also really cute. And then we have a going home outfit, which was kindly given to me by my nanny. We both love white on newborns, so she got me this whole white set. We've got this baby vest with these elephant print footed pants on there, with the beanie, the matching beanie, as well as I think there's a matching bib in here. There we go, so cute. And then on top of that we have this outer layer. It's like a more thick kind of onesie, also footed. So that is like the whole outfit together. That's a going home outfit. So in terms of clothes, basically 2 vests, 2 sleeper onesies, and 1 going home outfit. That's all I have. If we need more, someone can just run and get, but I doubt that we'll need more. Piper, sorry my love, let the people see. She's been extremely attached to me lately. You have no idea. It's crazy actually. She never leaves my side. And when I'm doing the laundry, she normally sits by the basket, in the shade of the basket. But now, even as I like move across the line, she will come and sit on my feet, and then I move and then she sits on my feet, then I move and then she meows, she sits on my feet. Like, she can just stay in one spot, but she's so attached to me, it's crazy. Then I did add this towel. It's a hand towel. I'm using these as burp cloths, so if she spits up I can use this. Then we have this nose sucker thing. I didn't sterilize these things yet, so I'm still gonna do that. But it's like this nose aspirator, nasal aspirator, the one that you suck up. And then we have dummies. I'm gonna take probably one of these. I still need to sterilize it, so, but they're very cute. And then with that, we're gonna take a dummy clip. This is basically the only thing we bought for, and we bought it a very, very long time ago from, like, I think it's homemade or handmade. But it's got this really cute flower pattern on it. So cute. So that is gonna go with the dummies, dummy clip. And then with that, we have this dummy cover. So it's like a container to keep the dummy in it. This is her blanket, her baby blanket. So this is mostly for pictures, but also the nurse did tell me that if I want to do skin to skin, I'm gonna need to bring a big heavy blanket to put over her, because obviously skin to skin will be, she won't have any clothes on, and neither will I. So in order to keep her warm, we need to have a blanket with us. But also the heat from our skin will keep her warm enough to not have to wear clothes. So I just need to have this blanket with me. So that's gonna help for skin to skin, but also it's really pretty for pictures. How freaking cute is that? It also goes really well with the theme of our nursery, so that's cute. And then I'm gonna take this wipeable changing pad. I still have to take the tag off, but yeah, this is basically just a portable wipeable changing pad, and that's for diaper changes, and that's all for baby. Okay, so finally we're nearing the end of this video. These are things that I'm just gonna read out. I'm labeling them miscellaneous, and most of these things we're gonna do closer to the end, but I do have a folder in the cupboard with our IDs and marriage certificates. So we need certified copies of our IDs and certified copies of our marriage certificates. So this will help. Home Affairs will come in and register her, you know, her citizenship like as a person, and register as our child. So remember to take your copy of your ID and copy of your marriage certificate if you have one. Then you don't have to go and wait in Home Affairs. But also keep in mind that this means that you're going to need to have a name for your baby as well, because they'll automatically register her with her legal name. Then under miscellaneous, harvested colostrum. So that is the colostrum that I may or may not have harvested. We'll see if I actually do that, if I manage to. And then the baby book. So we got this also as a gift, this very cute baby Abrams like a scrapbook of her life. I'm gonna take this because the doctors or the hospital can do like a newborn footprint that can go in here, and some newborn pictures as well. And in here there's some information about her birth and her weight, for example, her measurements, things like that, that you kind of can fill in this book. So that's really cool. I'm gonna take the book with. And then nurses gifts and treats, which is something we're still gonna make. I might bake something, or I might actually package some gifts for the nurses. So yeah, that's my entire list, and those are just little miscellaneous items that I'm gonna add in, you know, right at the very end. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you got some insight on what you should maybe pack for your hospital bag. Let me know if there's any tips that you want to give me on what I should pack if I missed anything. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon again, inshallah. Bye for now.